I got a burp, so if I burp, don't mind me. I mean, seriously, I just got a burp, and it's not telling. It's not. I won't ever tell me when it's coming out, but it's just not making itself easy to actually burp. So anyway, let's talk about civilians, because technically that's how I refer to you. But I like to say registries. I mean, I don't want anyone being a civilian. I don't want anyone being a resident. Excuse me. There it goes. Um, I don't want anyone stuck in one specific spot. So, with all this said, to say what the civilians are going to get, I'm going to put it this way. Give me. Um, when they refer to the state, they refer to the people. Okay, when they refer to putting it against the federal, they refer to the state, then it refers to the people. If they say local, then it refers to possibly the federal, the state, and the local. Okay, so that's why you never saw local, federal, or state on any of your tax forms. They were abbreviated, so if I had federal, which is F, I had local, which is L, and which is state is S. But if I had, let's say like I'm in county, put LC, but let's just say it was like coming, but it was referred to a county, but it was not known, so it'd be LL. I would not allow that because of the fact of it possibly hitting the people in the sense of taxes. And when I say hit in the sense of taxes, it does. It's just like someone walking up, pulling your wallet out, taking all your money, walking into a bank, draining your account, and then you all of a sudden you got no choice. Uh, in the sense of if the people allow this to keep going and going and going, you're going to see a lot of that. You won't know if you're dead or alive. So I'll give you a little fair warning on that. Um, as far as whether or not this will hit the people, that's a very, 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 very long decision for me to make against everyone. So I'm taking my time with it. And I know you're like, I want to hear before. No, you're gonna hear it in death, dude, when you're dead. So I'll probably have someone whisper in your ear and tell you what my answer is, as far as when the justices and judges put it against you. Okay, so um, and the main reason is so you don't come out. As far as when I'm gonna tell the civilians, residents, citizens is a new one. No one wants to be made into a watch. Citizens is not a word as far as civilian. Um, as far as you know, that's where I normally have a notebook in front of me. As what will happen is right now, and I'm going to tell you right now that the federal ain't doing it, but the state and the local, it's not the tax. The justice and judges are putting stuff against other people. So if you're a registry, which is more legal than a civilian, a resident, or a citizen, a registry is more legal. Because I have paperwork or had paperwork that came from another country, let alone two different countries, that legally allows me to enter and exit these countries without question. Some would say foreign national, but without getting into a long discussion, when you say foreign national, you're talking about a non-legal right, okay, about everyone. So every registry is considered a foreign national. If you're a resident, you're considered a foreign national, but you're not considered a foreign national on the level of a registry, someone who registered. Okay, a registration of citizenship is better than a birth certificate, okay? So that tells me when I'm in Europe or in the Arctic, okay, like let's say Bob Evans, I know he ain't alive no more and he shouldn't be putting his name on food, but let's say Bob Evans, he registers with North America. Good, okay, well, Bob Evans went from, and I'll look up and see where he last was to where he really, really was. I'm going to say example, Europe. Okay, we'll say he was from Europe. So I'll track you down all the way through your life until you hit death. And what'll happen is you go back to square one. Okay, no one wants to go to square one. Yes, you do. You want to go right back to square one. Okay? If you don't go back to square one, you will have a problem. So a lot of people's square ones do change. If you become an orphan, sometimes they take in foster kids. I don't like calling them foster kids, so that gets changed to an orphan. They're only technically, I think I changed that. The orphans aren't funded for their whole generation, but funded for 30 years. Then that funding ends. But you go back to square one. You get buried under your real name. If you actually, I should say you shouldn't change your real name all the way through the generations and whatnot. So if you change your name and I can't find you, and I take you back to where like, if, let's say you're originally from Germany, so you went from Germany to the Netherlands, and I'm not gonna say knock your crap off with saying city names. But anyway, from Germany to Netherlands to France to London to Canada to Australia, you ended up in North America. I'm gonna go and do all that in reverse. But let's just say I can't get to Germany, but I can get to France, which is one way from Germany, because you've screwed up, because your file's incomplete, then you will be buried not in France, because no one gets buried in France. More than likely, I'll take you to the Netherlands, or I'll take you to Poland. Okay, that yeah, there's a lot of dead in Poland, so I won't take you to Russia, and whatnot. So everyone's like, "What's so special about Russia?" Not a damn thing. What's so special about the Arctic? You can't poop in snow and let it drift down through Canada into North America into South America and call it clean. End of story on that poop session. So anyway, that's going to end this one. But yes, the people in North America and South America and Mexico and in Alaska, I think we took that back over as far as being Canada, are being accused daily of other people. And this person who gets accused and reads the letter, you're getting accused too. So the person providing the letter, you're getting accused too. So if no matter what, so the judge gets accused, the pathonetary gets accused, they're trying to say that bailiff's the best job in the world. Not if you're hearing law being broken every day. So Judge Smith, you hear something and the bailiff knows that Judge Smith broke a law, right there she has to handcuff him. It don't matter. A judge is not a legal term. So anyway, that ends this. Bye. I told you I wouldn't be happy.